Hey, it's Garot the Great, and you would not even believe how obnoxious it was to set this up. Like, you can kind of see it in the reflection. Actually, you can very easily see it in the reflection. My phone is in a tissue box, which I took some scissors to. So that's how it's facing the Switch. Real cool. So I've tried to record this a couple times now, and then the phone just quit on me. So hopefully this time works. We're starting at day 2 because day 1 is boring and not important at all to the run. Today we are going to be doing a Pikmin 3 Deluxe Nuzlocke, I guess you could call it. Sure, we'll just call it that. Basically, the rules are I'm only allowed to raise a max of 100 Pikmin over the course of the entire game, and I can't replace any that die. So, basically I can't let any die, or the game gets much, much harder. Today we're going to be finding Britoni. Not Brittany. Britoni, because that's how Alf says her name, and it's really stupid sounding, so I'm just gonna call it that too. So, the thing about this run is that you don't really have to worry about raising Pikmin that much. So, like, there's no point bringing him back. I don't want any more than 20 reds. Which allows me to go through these days pretty fast, all things considered. So today, it's just basically going straight to the Modad as fast as possible. It's a little loud. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, my phone also doesn't like recordings that are too large either. My first recording attempt at this, I went all the way to like day 5. It was like an hour-long recording. Yeah, my phone just kind of shut down. So we're only going to be doing today. Just this one in game day. But that's okay. I'm pretty much just doing this to entertain whoever wants to watch it. It has poor quality, but I can't really do much about that. At some point, I'm trying to save up for a computer, so I can actually get a computer and a camera and stuff and make actual decent quality videos. That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? Alright, bridge is done, and this guy. It's a Bulborb. I love Bulborbs. They're so fun. Unfortunately, they're extremely easy to stun lock in this game. You just keep hitting them in the eyes and they're screwed. But yeah, we don't need to worry about taking his corpse back. It's literally dead weight. Something weird, that I don't know why they added this to the port, is that they made a lot of the gates slightly different. This one has white stripes on its sides. And I really don't know why they went through the trouble to do that. It's so unnecessary. I'm not complaining. They put a lot of work into this port, which honestly, it makes me happy that they put so much work into this port. It gives me faith that Nintendo does kind of care about the Pikmin series after all. Rock time. So we're going to be making 20 rocks as well. We're not going to be making more than 20 of any kind of Pikmin unless we absolutely have to. We need all the Pikmin of any one type that we can get. I should just let them carry it. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. So basically we can get to 20 rocks really easily just by grabbing the pellets in this particular crystal. Ooh, the sunseed berry's back. And we're at quarter of a day. I'd say we're making pretty good time. Similar to how we usually do it. One of my favorite things to do that's a speedrunning trick in this game is just press A and B right here to hyper pluck. And just pluck super fast. Although it would have been nice if they kept the pluckaphone for this game. Like maybe as some sort of power-up. Because the pluckaphone was incredibly useful. Like, see, here's another example. Like, this time it's rusted. It usually isn't rusted, but they made it rusted. Just for the port. It's the little attention to detail, you know? I appreciate it. Alf, I've been waiting for you. I can't break through this wall. You'd think that she would have been able to, given how thick her skull is. Okay, that was kind of mean. I'll take it from here. Another thing I like about the port is that you can just switch straight to a captain instead of cycling through all three of them. We're just gonna ignore the Scutterchucks. They're not they're not hurting anyone. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it. Get out of the ground, you stupid idiot. Alright. Get over here. I really like this music. For each Pikmin game, the music just gets better. Sometimes I just like walking around and taking in the sights. It's a really good looking game. Over here, we have some fiery blowhogs, which we're just going to throw some reds on so they don't get in the way later on. Apparently I left a rock behind. Well, he didn't burn to death, so that's good. Assume we've gotten back. Yep. The fruits that I collect today are effectively going to just cover us for the rest of the run. Work on this wall, then we can go fight my dad. Oh. Looks like a rock decided to have some lunch. Without my permission, might I add. Okay, you have permission now. Become flowers. Alright, this wall is as good as toast. just in case, we're gonna make some more flowers. Although I'm not particularly scared of the Maudad. The worst it can do is throw my Pikmin out of bounds. That happened in the first run. I lost 2 reds because he threw them out of bounds and they drowned in the void. Funny story, the first time I ever played this game and got to the Maudad, I could not defeat it. I didn't know how. I didn't know that its armor was crystal. So I was just kinda stuck on it. Similar things happened in a lot of different areas in this game, actually, where I just didn't know how I was supposed to go about doing it. Oh, that didn't hit me. Clearly, I know what I'm doing now. To some degree, at least. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Why are you... That's annoying. Charge! Yeah, this boss is incredibly easy. Like, look at its health bar go down. It can barely be considered a boss. Nope. Alright, it's dead. I don't really understand how it loses all of its armor when it dies. Like, just because it's dead doesn't mean the crystals surrounding it just break. But whatever. It spits out a dragon fruit, which is such an interesting fruit. Like, it looks so weird. It's like this spiky... It has the spiky shell. Like, it just looks cool. I've never actually had a dragon fruit. I wouldn't mind trying one, though. I've had dragon fruit flavored things. It's not quite the same. I liked the way that the dragon fruit flavored things taste, but I've never had a real dragon fruit. I've seen a real dragon fruit, though. Again, they look cool. They look cool. So yeah, basically the rest of this day is just going to be waiting for them to carry those 2 things back to base. Pretty easy first day. Your only real risk of losing Pikmin here is to the bulb orb if you don't finish it off super fast. But again, you can just unlock it. I highly doubt you will lose Pikmin to the Maudad. But you might. You might lose some Pikmin to the Maudad. It happens sometimes. Die flower. How close are they to getting back? There they are. What's that sound? Oh, Alf fell in the water. How did he do that? Oh. Well, that would have been real stupid, now wouldn't it? If I just lost Pikmin there to drowning. Alright, we're good. We got all of our Pikmin are here. We got the things. We can just kind of end the day now. There's nothing else we can do. Into space. And then the onions fuse to start forming the master onion. It's kind of weird how they changed the onions from 2 to 3, where in 1 and 2 they looked really plant-like, and in 3 they just suddenly have rocket boosters. Like, it's like the Pikmin saw Olimar's ship, and they were like, that's a pretty good idea right there. Let's just do that with our onions. And so now the onions are just rockets, and they can fuse somehow. This planet's weird. But yeah, the juice we get from these fruits will just probably last us for the rest of the run. We still have 7 days left, yeah. We can definitely beat the game in 7 days. Maybe 8 days. Yeah, there's day 1, no deaths, thankfully. Do not want to lose Pikmin on day 1. We'll save that. And yeah, that'll be all for now. Soon I will do day 3. And we'll hopefully not lose any Pikmin there either. But so this was day 1 of the Nuzlocke run. And yeah, it was nice just sitting here, doing the Nuzlocke, talking a bit. I hope you liked the gameplay. Yeah, I don't have much of an outro, so I'm just gonna say, see ya!